Welcome back to an all-new video of Caregivers Community. I'm Danielle. Let's put the care back in caregiving. Okay, so today's topic is going to be about caregiving for caregivers, prioritizing our care as caregivers. That's what our video is going to be about today. So let's get into the topic, okay? So our biggest problem as caregivers is we do not put our health needs we do not prioritize our health needs. I said this in a video called Caregivers Expectations versus Reality. We are big at putting our health stuff, doctor's appointments, screenings, blood work, just regular appointments off because we feel so tunnel visioned into taking care of our loved ones that sometimes we forget to even, it just skips our minds sometimes that we have to take care of ourselves. That's normal. We also feel paralyzed by having to take care of our needs on top of everybody else's needs, which is also normal. So what I'm going to do is remind you today that they are so important that you have to take your time. You have to book your appointments. You have to take the time to actually put your needs sometimes ahead of everybody else. That does include self-care. That does include, taking care of your mental health as well. But right now I'm going to talk about just your doctor's appointments that you actually need for your screenings, such as cancer screenings. Maybe if you're a female, please get those mammograms done. And whatever else you need, like physicals for both sexes. I think that we just need to be able to put those we need to book those doctor's appointments. We need to schedule those doctor's appointments. I know it's overwhelming sometimes, so maybe if you make a list of all the doctor's appointments that you do need to call about and get those doctor's appointments in a list instead of rolling around in your head, which I am guilty of. I mean, just a couple of days ago, I'm just going to give you an example. For years, I have been putting off going to my basic needs of caregiving. I mean, just my basic needs of putting myself first and going to my doctor's appointments. I have been stressing about it for so many years that I didn't think I have been paralyzed to even book an appointment or call to talk to anybody about these things. I still am, but putting it in a list for the first time in my phone for notes really helped me better understand that it wasn't as scary as I thought it was. I mean, I still haven't booked my appointments. I have to do that and get those screenings done and get those physicals done and get all the things that I need to get done. I haven't been doing it because I have been extremely tired for some reason lately, probably because of burnout. But I realized that if I don't get these things done, then I'm never going to be able to take care of myself properly. And also, if something happens to me, who is going to care for the loved one that I'm caring for? So it's so important that we put our needs first sometimes, especially when it comes to doctor's appointments and screenings done, especially also if a parent or a loved one does have something like cancer or dementia. We do need to get those tests actually done. We need to get screened for them. We need to be on top of it because if a loved one can get it, it doesn't mean that we can't get it either. So that's why we need to get those doctor's appointments out of the way, get them done. And with more research that we have with our screening tests done, the more we'll be able to get it out of our heads, stop overthinking it, and be able to actually have the information in front of us instead of sitting around and being scared about what could happen when we get the test done. We're probably just more scared of it than a normal person because we are watching a loved one fight a disease, a terminal illness. And that's why it's even harder sometimes for us to get our appointments done, because there is a part of us that is really scared to actually find out if something bad is happening to us. But once we have the information in front of us, it should be a lot easier for us to be able to handle. And it will give us peace of mind, and it will probably stop our minds from racing and overthinking everything. And also give us, and by giving us peace of mind and having our brains from overthinking, it will leave more room for us to feel at peace and more room for us to be not so burnt out and not so exhausted. So it's actually a good thing if we get our tests done and out of the way, because we will stop overthinking things. We will stop using so much brain power of worrying and stressing and being scared about it, and use that for rest and self-care and actually putting ourselves first a little bit, and also being able to have enough energy to put towards caring for somebody else, because we cannot care from an empty cup. And if our cup is empty right down to the bottom, it's going to be so much harder to recharge. It's going to be harder to do things. It's going to be harder to use our brain power and our physical bodies if we do not take care of our needs first. Even if you feel lethargic or burnt out, maybe you should get a blood test done just to see what's going on with your body, because sometimes it's not always a mental thing or a physical thing of just being overexhausted. Sometimes it could be more than that. So that's why it's important for us to get our really important tests done, such as cancer screenings, dementia screenings, physicals, and everything else, like blood work done as well. So that's why I think as caregivers, we need to really focus on our health too. I know that we say that we don't have enough time, but we have to make time for ourselves, because if something happens to us, who's going to take care of our loved one or our friend if there's nobody else? And you are the only one that's doing the job. Who's going to take care of you? You have to take care of you, because nobody else will. So that was my video for today. And if you want to add anything into that, please let me know in the comments. I really do appreciate all the support that you guys are giving me. I love the comments that I've been receiving. It has been really motivating for me to keep bringing out new topics. If anybody has a topic that they want me to talk about, please leave it in the comments below letting me know. And I also wanted to leave off with letting you guys know that I want to do a live Q&A every month, but I'm not too sure if you guys are into that. So please let me know below in the comments if you want me to do a live Q&A, and also what day and time would work best for you for this live Q&A if you're into it. Just let me know in the comments and I will look at them, and we will get right into doing a monthly Q&A if you want to. And let's put the care back in caregiving. Until next week, thank you again for watching. Let's put the care back in caregiving. This is Caregivers Community, and I am Danielle Gray. Bye for now.